All right, let's take a look at what's going on in the corner of Wall abroad right now. We've got a bit of a sell-off going from our highs, at least. The Dow up, but now under 30 points up. With all the crazy market volatility we have seen of late, there are a lot of people who have been pulling back their 401k commitments, pulling back their pension fund commitments. But when it comes to young people, at least in the latest week, they were opening up accounts. They were committing money. Young people were doing this. It's not a fast and sure, reliable science, but it is a remarkable development. Why are young people, especially at such a volatile juncture, looking at stocks? So we've gathered some millennials like Caliban and Katherine Timpf and Michael Paris Dardel on why they think this is happening. I'm looking at this, Katherine. I can't figure it out. What's going on?
Well, what else are we supposed to do? Invest in bonds, right, with interest rates near zero? Rely on Social Security with the way things are?
See, I was just thinking you were going to buy beer or something.
Oh, yeah, that too. I have no money left over. I'm always buying so much beer.
I thought so. That explains
that.
that.
No, I actually set up my 401k this week because I'm a little younger, so I have more time to make more risky investments, but I definitely understand that it is risky. I definitely am spooked by the market and concerned by it, but I'm still young, and I'm going to put money in other places too, but I don't know what else I'm supposed to do given the way the current environment
No, it's
is.
a very good point, but Caleb, it does fly in the face of conventional wisdom, maybe old fogey conventional wisdom, that when the markets get rocky, people beat a line out of stocks. What's going on?
I think you're seeing yeah, exactly. I think you're seeing an increase in 401k investment simply because of auto-enroll features, which actually is a little befuddling considering unemployment for 18 to 29-year-olds is hovering around 15.2%. So the fact that these people have jobs and are able to open these plans up and start actually actively investing with any sort of discretionary income they have in this economy is a little surprising.
Do you think it's something bigger, Michael? Explain.
Yeah, well, you just said it's unconventional, and you're right. But a lot of the things that millennials do are unconventional, as we've talked about before. I think you have to remember, this is a generation that, like you said, is a little bit low on cash, which means that when the market is down, that's sort of like a sale. This is a good time for them to get involved, and they're doing it across all different platforms, from apps to various other different channels. They're using everything they know to invest a little bit more in their future.
It actually could be timed almost to the day we hit the 10% correction, Katherine, which would indicate that millennials are more into market timing than we know. What do you make of that?
Well, the millennials that are investing in stocks. Of course, only about 26% of millennials are really investing at all, but that's because of things like student loans and, like Caleb mentioned, unemployment. But what is surprising is the fact that they are choosing to invest in stocks, but we really don't have a choice. And a lot of millennials aren't going with investors. A huge percentage are just kind of trying it out, maybe trying some of these automated robo-investors. So they're not really going the traditional route because we do realize that it's not a traditional situation.
And Caleb, is the trust in the market there, or by maybe putting it in indices or index funds, it's a safer, less sort of manipulated route?
Well, I think people are looking for security, especially young people. We've grown up in our formidable investing years, seeing a couple of stock market crashes, massive economic downfall in 2009. So we're definitely looking for ways to rebuild trust. And I don't know if it's necessarily there yet. You have 93% of young millennials looking at a market and saying that there's two reasons why we're not investing. Is because we think that it's too volatile. We also lack the financial literacy to understand what is a proper investment, what maybe would be a proper amount of risk as compared to being a little more conservative with building your portfolio. So I think it can go both ways, but I think right now millennials are definitely looking for some more stability in their lives, and they're seeming to turn into building portfolios.
Yeah.
I think we see a rift in the generation too. I think we see the group of people that maybe are a little bit more financially literate and who understand the stock market. They're doubling down. They're using apps like Robinhood to invest more, when the other group that maybe doesn't understand the market as much, they're using it as an excuse to not invest and saying, hey, listen, this proves my point.
Yeah, well, they're just smoking pot, and you guys are moving.
Just beer.
Yeah. Guys, thank you very much. As they were speaking, by the way, we're getting this bulletin in here. Remember that Kentucky clerk who refused several times to issue licenses to gays hoping to marry?